Alright, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to drill our hole. This is where we're going to place our bait. And you want to choose an area that's level where you're going to have your trap bed, but you want some kind of backing for your hole so the animal, the coyote, doesn't go try to get behind and dig from behind. You want to put that animal right in front so it steps on your trap. And what I just have a little dirt hill, a dirt mound right here, and that's going to serve as plenty of backing because I'm going to go in at an angle like this. So that's going to force that coyote to come here and investigate that bait from the front because it's going to want to stick its nose down in there. And when it does, it'll put its paw right here in the lowest point, and that's where our trap will be. So this serves as backing. You can also use, you know, a tuft of grass, you know, anything that forces that animal to come around. A small shrub, you know, anything works just as long as there's something that makes that animal have to come around. So we'll go ahead and get started with our dirt hole first. Alright, now we're going to dig our trap bed. And that's going to go just directly below the hole here. And I'll show you how that goes in. And we're going to set our trap just a little offset, right or left. Here, my low point is favoring this right, so that's probably where I'll put it. Alright, and then I'm going to dig a little bit of an extra hole here. That's where my chain and my stake will go. Alright, we have these are called disposable stakes. It's a cable system, and this is going to go in the ground, and then when we get it down to the position we want it, we'll pull up. And this will actually pull up sideways so that animal can't pull it out. And all you do is you simply put your stake driver on there, down in the hole like so. Alright, we took that all the way down almost to the end of the cable there, and you just pull up just a little. And that turned that sideways. Now that's in there. See, that's not coming out. Alright, now we've got our trap. And what you want to do is you want this trap offset just a little. So I've got it offset to the right just a little. That's the lowest point. That's where the animal's going to stick its foot. And that's what we want to do. We want to guide that animal into that spot. Now it's time to sift dirt over our trap and get it covered. You just want to create a little mound over it, and then I'll show you what we do from there. And my rock and everything that I sift out, I like to put it on the side, you know, sometimes where I don't want that coyote stepping. I don't want the coyote coming in at this angle. I want it to come in here and step right on my trap. So I just kind of block it from doing that. It's going to put its foot in the lowest point and the nicest clean spot. If you got a bunch of rocks in a spot, it's probably not going to step there, so I just put all my stuff there. Now, next we're gonna just move this out. We want to find our pan. And I'll show you. There's our pan. Just move that out. Alright, now we've got a mound around our trap, and we want to set that in. So all that dirt we push to the outside, we're pressing on those jaws and hinges, and we're setting that trap solid. We don't want that to move. We want that to be like rock hard ground. Alright, so we've got it all set. There's our pan. I'm gonna kind of keep an eye on that, because if I need to make any adjustments, I want to know where that's at. Alright, we're going to leave that just like that right now. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to bait our hole. And we simply we've got this lamb's wool, we're just going to take a piece of that, open up our bait. And we're just going to get some on a stick. And we're just going to smear that in the lamb's wool. Throw that down in our hole. Push it down in there. We want that animal to hunt for it. And in the summertime, it's hot. Bugs are out. So one thing you can do in the summertime to keep the ants and the flies from getting in your bait too much, because it is a strong odor, is just throw a little dirt in there over that. Coyote's still going to smell that, but you're going to get rid of that, you know, as far as the flies and the ants getting in there and eating it and carrying it off. Now, this is our red fox gland lure. And all we're going to do is just get a little bit of this on a stick here. Got that on a stick. We're going to set that right above our trap. Right there above our hole. Alright, and then the last touch, we've got red fox urine. And we're going to put that just above the hole as well. And what we're doing here, we've got a bait in the hole. We've got red fox gland lure and red fox urine. So what this is telling a coyote, when a coyote passes through here and smells this, it's going to think that a fox has come through and buried something in its territory. So it's going to immediately want to dig that up and get it out of here, and it's going to want to mark the territory and all that, just like we're imitating here. So it really puts the curiosity to the coyote to make him want to dig that out. And that's what we want that coyote to do, is try his best to get in there, because when he comes in to investigate, he's going to put that paw right here in this low part. There's our pan. He's going to right there, and we're going to catch him. And that's how we do it. And now I'm going to finish this up. All right, we're just going to cover that, cover our spot there, and then I like to kick some dirt just straight back to imitate like something has dug this out and kicked it up. Kick that back, and it gives it the visual appearance that this has been dug out here. Alright, it's day one of our trapping. We set our traps yesterday. They've been out all night. We set on some good sign, and we're gonna go check our trap line, see how many of these summer coyotes we caught. Brought the family out with me this morning. So we're gonna see what we've done. And we've got our coyote. Summertime coyote, big time fawn predator. This is what we came to do, guys. We're going to dispatch this animal, get them out here and reset this trap. It's always good to reset a trap that you've caught an animal in, because all their scent is there, so you're liable to catch another one.